Right now, as you watch this, your kidneys are quietly filtering your blood every single minute of every single day. But here is the frightening truth, and the scariest part. The food sitting in your kitchen right now could either be saving your kidneys or slowly destroying them. So if you care about staying off dialysis, keep watching. Over 40 million Americans are walking around with damaged kidneys and have absolutely no idea. No pain. No warning. No symptoms. Just silent, steady damage happening deep inside their body. Because what I am about to share could genuinely change the course of your health. Welcome back. Today we are talking about something most doctors do not spend enough time explaining to their patients. Your kidneys are two of the hardest working organs in your entire body. And yet they are almost always the last thing people think about until it is too late. In this video, I am going to walk you through 12 specific foods that research has shown can protect, repair, and even help reverse early kidney damage. And I will explain exactly why each one works, in plain simple English that anyone can understand. But stay with me until the end, because food number 9 is one that almost everybody ignores, and it turns out, it may be one of the most powerful kidney protective foods on the planet. Let us start with something important. Your kidneys do far more than most people realize. Every single day, your kidneys process over 100 quarts of blood. They filter out waste, regulate your blood pressure, balance your electrolytes, and even produce hormones, including the active form of vitamin D, which your bones and immune system depend on. They also produce a hormone called erythropoietin, which tells your body to make red blood cells. Without enough of it, your entire body becomes starved of oxygen. So, when your kidneys begin to fail, everything begins to fail with them. Here is where things get serious. Most people associate kidney disease with obvious symptoms, but the reality is that your kidneys can lose up to 90% of their function before you feel anything at all. By the time you notice foamy urine, swollen ankles, constant fatigue, or itchy dry skin, the damage is already significant. This is exactly why kidney disease is called the silent killer. And this is exactly why what you eat matters more than most people ever appreciate. Now, before I get into the foods, let me ask you something directly. Do you drink enough water every day? I mean real water, not coffee, not soda, not energy drinks. Because one of the leading causes of kidney stones and early kidney damage is simply not staying hydrated. Keep that in mind as we go through this list. Food number 1, red bell peppers. Let us begin with something colorful and powerful. Red bell peppers are one of the most underrated kidney-friendly foods you can eat. Here is why they matter so much. They are naturally low in potassium, which is critical because when kidneys are struggling, potassium builds up in the blood and can cause dangerous heart rhythm problems. But at the same time, red bell peppers are packed with vitamin C, folate, vitamin B6, and fiber. They also contain something called lycopene, a potent antioxidant that has been shown in research to protect kidney cells from oxidative damage. Think of lycopene as a shield for your kidney tissue. And the best part is you can eat them raw, roasted, or added to almost any meal. Food number 2, cabbage. Most people walk right past cabbage in the grocery store without a second thought. That is a mistake. Cabbage is quietly one of the most powerful vegetables for kidney health, and here is the science behind it. Cabbage contains high levels of phytonutrients, plant chemicals that act as both antioxidants and anti-inflammatory agents inside your body. It is also rich in vitamin K, vitamin C, folate, and fiber. Now that fiber is especially important. When you eat fiber, it slows down the absorption of nutrients into your bloodstream. This means your kidneys do not get hit with a sudden flood of sugar, protein byproducts, or waste all at once. It gives your kidneys time to process things properly. And for anyone managing diabetes alongside kidney concerns, that blood sugar stability is absolutely essential. But this next food surprises almost everyone the first time they hear about it. And it is sitting in most people's kitchens already. Food number 3, cauliflower and broccoli. Cruciferous vegetables like cauliflower and broccoli deserve far more credit than they get. They are loaded with vitamin C, folate, and powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that directly reduce the kind of chronic inflammation that drives kidney deterioration. Research consistently shows that chronic low-grade inflammation is one of the main reasons kidney function declines in people with diabetes and high blood pressure. By eating these vegetables regularly, you are essentially fighting the inflammation at the source. One important note though, if you are already in an advanced stage of kidney disease or dealing with gout, speak with your doctor before significantly increasing your intake of cruciferous vegetables, as they can be too intense for certain individuals. Food number 4, leafy greens. Here is a fact that most people are shocked by. Dandelion leaves, yes, the plant most people pull out of their garden and throw away, are actually one of the most effective natural kidney cleansing foods known to nutritional science. Dandelion greens promote urine production, which actively flushes toxins through your kidneys, and they have been shown to help lower blood pressure naturally. Beyond dandelion, dark leafy greens like mustard greens and turnip greens are rich in vitamin C, folate, vitamin K, and a wide range of phytonutrients that lower oxidative stress on the kidneys. If you are not eating at least one serving of dark leafy greens daily, your kidneys are likely working harder than they need to. Here is something that very few people know. Your kidneys filter approximately half a cup of blood every single minute. Every single minute. That is over 180 liters of blood processed every day. They never take a break. They never get a day off. So the least we can do is feed them properly. Food number 5, garlic. Garlic has been used medicinally for thousands of years, and modern science is finally catching up to what traditional medicine always knew. Garlic contains a compound called allicin, an organic sulfur molecule that has impressive anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and blood pressure lowering properties. Doctors frequently observe that patients with consistently high blood pressure suffer accelerated kidney damage over time because elevated pressure physically destroys the tiny filtering vessels inside the kidneys. Garlic helps interrupt that process by relaxing blood vessels, reducing inflammation, and fighting the oxidative damage that accumulates in kidney tissue. Add it to your cooking generously and regularly. Food number 6, asparagus. Asparagus is a remarkable natural cleanser for the kidneys and the bladder. The compounds found in asparagus increase urine output, help break down uric acid, which when it accumulates leads to painful kidney stones and gout, and actively support kidney filtration. However, this is important. Asparagus is relatively high in potassium. If you have early-stage kidney concerns and normal potassium levels, asparagus is excellent. But if your doctor has told you to limit potassium because your kidneys are already struggling to regulate it, then proceed with caution and get guidance first. Before I continue, tell me in the comments, how many of these foods do you already eat regularly? I am genuinely curious. And now we are getting to the ones that most people overlook entirely. Food number 7, apples. An apple a day keeping the doctor away is not just an old saying. There's real science behind it, particularly for kidney health. The fiber in apples, especially the skin, acts like a natural binder inside your digestive tract. It physically grabs onto toxins and waste products before they can be absorbed into your bloodstream. This means your kidneys receive less waste to filter, which directly reduces the burden on them every single day. Apples also lower inflammation and help reduce cholesterol, which matters because high cholesterol damages the same blood vessels that supply your kidneys. 1 apple per day, eaten with the skin on, is a genuinely simple and powerful habit. Food number 8, berries. Blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, blackberries, and cranberries are all exceptional for kidney health. And here is the specific reason why. Raspberries in particular contain a compound called ellagic acid, an antioxidant that research has linked directly to the prevention of kidney cell damage, and even certain kidney-related cancers. Berries as a group are low in calories, high in fiber, and loaded with vitamin C and anti-inflammatory compounds that protect the delicate nephrons inside your kidneys. Your nephrons are the microscopic filtering units. Each kidney contains roughly 500,000 of them, and once they are damaged, they do not grow back. Protecting them with antioxidant-rich foods like berries is one of the smartest things you can do. Here is something most people have never heard. Your kidneys are the only organs in the human body responsible for producing active vitamin D, not the sun, not the supplements. The final activation happens in your kidneys. So when your kidneys are damaged, your bones weaken, your immune system suffers, and your calcium absorption collapses. All because of what is happening in those 2 small organs most people never think about. Food. Number 9, extra virgin olive oil. This is the one I promised you earlier, and it genuinely surprises people. Extra virgin olive oil, especially cold-pressed, is one of the only cooking oils that is completely phosphorus-free. That matters enormously for kidney health because phosphorus is one of the main minerals the kidneys are constantly trying to eliminate. Processed foods and sodas are loaded with phosphorus, and when your kidneys struggle to clear it, it builds up in the blood and begins damaging blood vessels throughout your entire body. Olive oil gives you healthy fat, powerful anti-inflammatory oleic acid, and it does all of this without adding to your kidneys' workload. Switch your cooking oil to cold-pressed extra virgin olive. Food number 10, melon. This might surprise you. Watermelon and other melons are often dismissed as sugary treats, but they serve a specific and important function for kidney health, hydration at a cellular level. Watermelon is over 90% water, and it also contains lycopene, the same powerful antioxidant we discussed with red bell peppers. Lycopene actively protects kidney tissue from oxidative stress. If you are physically active or spending time outdoors in the heat, A portion of melon is a far better choice than a sports drink loaded with artificial ingredients. In moderation, and alongside an active lifestyle, melon is genuinely beneficial for kidney cleansing and inflammation reduction. Food number 11, ginger. Ginger has been used in Eastern medicine for centuries, and the science now confirms what practitioners have known all along. Ginger has been specifically shown in research to protect the kidneys from damage caused by diabetes, excessive alcohol, and even dehydration. When combined with thyme, which on its own has been shown to lower blood pressure and cholesterol, the combination creates a genuinely powerful protective effect on kidney function. Since high blood pressure is one of the top two causes of kidney failure, anything that naturally and consistently lowers it is doing your kidneys an enormous favor. Add ginger to your tea, your cooking, or even take it as a supplement. It is one of the simplest upgrades you can make. Food number 12, turmeric. We finish with turmeric, the golden spice that is arguably one of the most researched natural anti-inflammatory compounds in the world. The active ingredient in turmeric is curcumin, and it has been shown to reduce the inflammation that drives chronic kidney disease progression. However, here is a critical point most people do not know. Curcumin on its own is poorly absorbed by the body, but when you combine turmeric with black pepper, specifically piperine, the active compound in black pepper, absorption increases dramatically. Together they form one of the most effective natural anti-inflammatory combinations known to nutritional science. A small amount of potassium in turmeric means that those with very advanced kidney disease should monitor intake, but for most people it is an extremely valuable addition to the daily diet. So there you have it. 12 real, science-backed foods that can actively protect and support your kidney health, starting today. You do not need a prescription. You do not need an expensive supplement. You need to make smarter choices at the grocery store and understand what your body is quietly asking for. Do not ignore this if you genuinely care about your long-term health. Kidney damage is reversible in the early stages, but only if you act before the symptoms arrive. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these 12 foods surprised you the most? And how many of them are you already eating? Tell me in the comments right now, and tell me where in the world you are watching from. I read every single comment. If this video helped you in any way, press the like button and subscribe for more science-backed health content every week. Share this with someone whose kidneys you care about, because most people who need this information will never go looking for it.